Hello, everybody. How are you guys today? I'm just getting settled in. Time kind of snuck up on me this evening. Everybody doing okay? Well, looks like most of the regulars are here. Hey, there's Jim. Hey, Jim, how you doing? Nice to see you. I haven't talked to you in a while. I hope everything's going okay down your way. Don and Scotty, hi. How's life in Oregon? Um, Don, are you guys seeing a lot of deer running around this time of year? Hi, Don. How are you? I saw Facebook post about a heat dome over Southern California and Arizona. So I was thinking about you. Hope you're surviving the heat. Hey, Ken and Carla, how are you? Glad y'all made it through the storms. There's Miss Donna. Hi, Donna. Good to see you. And Mr. Darrell. Hi. I'm doing okay. Doing good. Come on in and sit a spell. Everybody's just saying hello. Hello. Cooling blanket, hello. That sounds like a good idea. What's the temperature there today? That's a mouthful. That's 103. Whoa. It's icky. I'm sure it is. But it's dry. It's a dry heat. I'm sure they did enjoy their trip. They usually do. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Is it warming up in Michigan? You guys have had a lot of snow. Any of it melting? Like putting a lid on a frying pan. That's kind of what it looks like. 77. That's a lovely temperature. I think it got up close to that here today. Let's see what it is now. Um, it was only supposed to get up to 70, and it's 70 now. So maybe it did, but it got up to 80 inside the trailer. I had to shut the doors and turn on the air this afternoon. I don't make things to last anymore. Oh, your fridge might be going out. That's never good. It's just so hot. It's so hard for them to try to keep up in weather like this. Because they only get to like 20 degrees below the ambient temperature outside. So it's very hard for them to cool anything in that kind of weather. 95 here, but 78 in the RV. Woo, that's very nice. Yes, yay, that's good to hear, Kathy. I saw a picture of one house with a snowdrift that was going up beside their tree in their front yard. That was crazy. Or who knows, it could have been AI. You never know what's true anymore. 50 today. That's a pretty good temperature. Yeah, poor little guy. It's so hard when they get that hot, too, to try to get them cooled off. Too bad you don't have a little swimming pool for him. No more than 20-year appliances. Yeah. It's a sad thing. They just make them long enough to last 4 or 5 years, so you have to spend more money and buy another one. 46, fingers crossed. Well, um, I know you probably don't have room in your refrigerator. That's always an issue too, but I was thinking maybe if you could like buy some ice and put it in a container and stick it inside the fridge, maybe that might help a little bit. But yeah, space is always premium in an RV refrigerator. So that may not be a good idea, but I'm just trying to think of something that would help. Sorry. Um, how's your beer cooler doing? How's it performing in the heat? Oh, you did. Wow. Well, I'm glad that you were able to do that, at least maybe help your refrigerator out some. It's too bad that you can't shade them, shade that side from the heat. Wish there was some way to be able to do that. Camper fridge is a 2012, still works great. Fingers crossed it keeps working. Amen. Hi, Cindy. How you doing? Are you up to anything new? What's been going on in your world as it's inside? Well, your refrigerator's inside too. Oh, are you talking about on an inside wall? Yeah, isn't that the truth, Donna? You talk about it too much. You hate to say anything good when you're having good luck, because it could go down the toilet. Sending a bunch of hearts. That's cool. That's a very nice gesture. You probably did. Whoop. Oh, good. That's good. Hopefully that will help. Speaking of sunshades, you remember that blue one that I used to have with the Airstream? I retrieved it from my son's house this last weekend. Um, and so I'm going to be putting it up on my gazebo to shade the west side of the gazebo because it gets a lot of intense afternoon sun. So, and it'll match my furniture. So that's really cool. Yes, inside wall. That always helps. Ken said put the beer in the fridge and the food in the cooler. Yeah, that might be something that would be helpful. Oh, you had a heart cath. Everything is good. Well, that's good to hear. That's always a scary trip, isn't it? Um, you like my thumbnail? I've been needing to do something like that for a long time. I just haven't got to it until now. Yeah, Cindy, I'm not going to be doing a heart cath, but I've got to go back for another stress test and a cardiac ultrasound. I have a really, really good my cardiologist that I've always seen in the past has retired. So I've got a new cardiologist who's a young guy, but had a very thriving practice in one of the other hospitals in Jacksonville. And he moved over to Baptist, and his patients liked him so much that 150 of them came with him. So that said a lot to me, that so many patients wanted to transfer too. So he seems very nice and very thorough, very knowledgeable. So we're going to see how it goes. Yes, it's very good. Glad your heart cath came out okay. That's always a relief. Yeah, for sure. So anyway, so let me show you my little flower garden that you kind of got a little picture of it from the thumbnail. So I have two raised beds. This is the first one that I planted, and it's doing really good. I've got 4 different kinds of flowers in there, and they're all growing very well. This center row is blank because I didn't have enough of the seeds to put in this other bed. So I'll probably find some other flowers to stick in there. So the back ones they're called kindergarten sunflowers, and they only get about a foot tall, which is perfect size for my flower bed. And then right in front of them, in the second row, are dahlias. And then in the other bed, in that empty row, is well, let's see if I can show you here. No, not that one. So then these are forget-me-nots, and then the front row is bachelor buttons. So that's what I had to plant. So there we go. That's my garden update. They've grown quite a lot, but of course they're not big enough to start flowering or anything yet. Dawn, do you want to say something about food? Do you want to maybe say something about the food on your cruise? Thank you, Dawn. I can't wait either. Nice variety of flowers. I'm hoping so. I hope it looks okay. I haven't done any gardening of any kind for a long time, and I haven't grown flowers probably in 25 or 30 years. It's been a long time. Yes. All right. Tomatoes, lettuce, and onion in the fall. And Ken is looking for the watermelon. Cool. Nice. That'll be very good. How are the onions that you stored down in the basement? Are they still good? Let's see your green thumb. It's right there. It's not real green. Oh, at my place. Well, I don't know. I'm not planting any vegetables this year. I can't, I kind of ran out of steam. Um, I guess I could get some, some buckets and drill some holes in the bottom of them and plant, some container, type tomatoes and maybe some green peppers. But we'll see. We'll see how energetic I get here. I still need to get grass seed down in the yard, but from everything that I'm reading, I need to wait until I hate this aura around my face from this. I don't know if it's AI stuff on my computer now. I don't like that look. That's weird. What was I saying? I don't even remember. Since we are keto and cruise clothes shrunk. It's just food talk. Okay. Still good. Still good, yes. They container gardening is fine one day. Yeah. Well, if you save the seeds too long, they won't grow, just so you know. You need to have fairly fresh seeds. Bitter melon. Why do you want bitter melon? I've never had bitter melon. What do you use it for? Oh, you think it's the windows behind me? That's better. You were right. Thank you. I have an aura. Okay. Yes. All right. So I pulled the shade down. And it worked. Everybody's so smart. Anyway. So let's see. What now? Food. Who wants to talk about food? What have you had recently when you've gone out to eat? Where have you guys gone out to eat? These seeds seem to last ages. I had 10-year-old seeds in my house that bloomed. Not food seeds. Okay. A Vietnamese vegetable. It's high in fiber and rich in antioxidants. Well, that's always a good thing. Um, so what kind of dishes does he put it in? I guess with rice and what? Yay. Lenny's. You went to Lenny's? What's a Lenny's? Oh, we went to Denny's. That's funny. Yeah, I know where you went. That's always a favorite, Cindy. The trouble is finding some really good chicken fried steak. You just went to Kentucky Chicken. Um, that's always good. Kentucky Fried Chicken's always good. As long as the restaurant itself is good. I've seen some pictures from my hometown of Hannibal. Um, and the KFC there is for years now not been really great, but it seems to really be going downhill. I don't know who's running it right now, but their chicken looked horrible. Tacos from Dairy Queen. I didn't know that they serve tacos. We know they serve chili dogs. Right, Ken? But I've never seen tacos at a Dairy Queen. They had free free ice cream cone day today. I never did go down though. Oh, shoot. 99-cent corn dog from Sonic. Corn dogs are good. I do love a good corn dog. Now you're talking. Quesadillas again. You guys really like those quesadillas, don't you? Good with scrambled eggs, a little soy sauce, olive oil. or cook in soup with ground pork. So it sounds pretty versatile. Is it I'm gonna have to look it up to see what it even looks like. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can find it on my phone and show everybody. Has anybody else ever heard or seen bitter melon? I'm probably the only crazy person here that hasn't seen or heard of it. Bitter melon. Bitter melon. Well, let's see if I can get a bigger picture of it. Okay. Does that look like it, Don? So I guess you just kind of slice it up or dice it, maybe. Very interesting. Bitter melon. Does it taste bitter? I have to find out more about this now. Sounds weird. I'm kind of thinking it's maybe the consistency of um, maybe a cucumber. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Turkey. Not a big fan of turkey, but she does a good job. I love turkey. I really do. I kind of wish we had it more than once a year. Sometimes I'll get a hankering for it and just go out and buy a turkey breast and fix that. But yeah, I love turkey. Use up the stock and they're easy. Yeah, that's one thing about them. They are easy. Quesadillas are always good unless you eat them every day. Then they kind of get boring. Just like anything else that you eat on a regular basis, you get tired of it. That's why I think every time when I watch Survivor and these people are eating rice for like, well, it used to be 39 days. It's only like 26 now, but still, even 26 days in a row of rice might get pretty boring. Hi, Melody. Glad to see you. Busy getting things ready for takeoff Monday. Woo woo. Snow we had Friday and Saturday last weekend. Put us behind. I bet. I bet it did. But I hope you get out of there before you have another snowstorm. Hopefully that'll be the last of the snow for the year. Let's pray to God. Yes, on cooking shows. Cool. So you've seen it on cooking shows, Donna? Interesting. I don't ever really watch those. Um, I don't know, too much drama on theatrics for me. So that looks like it. Cool. So I'll have to find out if they have. There's a fresh vegetable fruit stand right down here down the street from me. I still haven't been there yet. I need to go do that. Um, but I haven't wanted to leave Dee Dee too much since Ziggy passed away. Just trying to let her get back into the swing of things. But I don't know. She seems to be doing pretty good now. So maybe next week, I might get a chance. A firm, fleshy vegetable. Okay, interesting. I like to hear you was thinking the same thing. Yeah, canned turkey. I got some of the. Well, maybe I do. I know I've used one can of it. I might have one more can. Hey, Kevin. can't eat rice that much. I wouldn't be able to either. I guess if that's all you had and you needed it to survive, you could, but sure wouldn't taste good. Romaine soup with smoked apple with bacon. Is that ramen soup, maybe? Or is it really romaine soup? You're usually pretty good with your spelling. Thunderstorms later in the day tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday is supposed to be really nice. So good. Hopefully it'll be nice the day you take off. Small turkey or a big can? My turkey is in the smaller 14-ounce cans, not the big 28-ounce cans. Thankfully. Even a 14-ounce can of turkey would be quite a bit for me. Check the Chiefland Flea Market. That's a thought. I did drive through there, Daryl. Was you still here with me? Did you go in there with me, Carla? I drove through there with somebody. I can't remember who now. It had to be Carla. Trying to figure out where we might land. I see some of your weather, and I think maybe we should just stay out here. Well, it's not 103 here. It's 70. So, yeah, I'll stay in Florida. Thank you very much. And there we have periods of wind, but not anything like Arizona. So there's that. Think about that. Romaine soup. Okay. That Scotty knows so much. Romaine lettuce soup. That's I figured that's where you's going, but I just wanted to check. I've never had it romaine lettuce as a soup before, but I guess it's just like any other green that you could cook. So I just have always had it cold. I don't even like wilted lettuce. So, okay, well, you guys stay out there. I'm going to stay here. Shocking announcement. Chicken salad. I love chicken salad, but I'm very picky about chicken salad. You all know how I feel about salads. I can visualize that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that's what she means. Yes, ma'am. See? All right. So, Donna, what do you put in your chicken salad? I've got to see so many different ways to make chicken salad, and a lot of it depends on your personal preference. To me, chicken salad is more than chicken and mayonnaise. Congratulations. Yeah, it's a big thing for Donna to be making a dish like that because Donna doesn't like to cook any more than Dawn does. Maybe less than Dawn. So, for her to do that, that's a big deal. Really stepping out of your comfort zone there, Donna. Chicken salad is very good. Scotty's always creative. Not a fan of chicken salad. Ah, gosh, how could you not? Yes, it does. There, I said it. See, personal preference. I love grapes in my chicken salad. Um, and I even like dried cranberries in it. So I use celery, a tad bit of onion. Um, uh, I'll chop some pecans very, not finely, very loosely. Um, and then I put in, I'll take my grapes and cut them in half and put them in there, and the dried cranberries, and what else? Mayonnaise, of course. My personal preference, Miracle Whip. Um, when I make it for other people, I'll do half um, mayonnaise and half Miracle Whip. Not my favorite thing to do. Uh, I used to put egg in it, but I don't care for putting egg in it anymore. I just like celery, onion, grapes, cranberries, and pecans. That's my chicken salad. Don't forget the great chef Carla. It's kind of like my 3F rule for pizza, right? No fruit and chicken salad for Donna. You use mayo, touch of relish, hard-boiled eggs, dried cranberries, celery, and walnut. Walnuts is also good. If I don't have pecans, I will use walnuts. That's a good that's a good recipe for chicken salad. You absolutely don't like to cook? I don't mind cooking. It's the doing the dishes that kills me. Chicken, dukes, celery and garlic salt, mayo, and you may add eggs. Okay. So that's a good start. That's great, Donna. I'm glad to see you doing that. That's pretty cool. Proud of you, girl. And grapes. Grapes are good in chicken. And strawberries. I could do that. I could see that. I haven't done it before. Duke's no Miracle Whip. Yeah. Everybody gives me about as much flack over that as they do that I like my steak well done. Too sweet. But it's a salad dressing. So you put it in salads. This is different than I've ever tasted. And your potato salad is amazing. Thank you. Hellman's or Duke, the only way to go. When I use mayo, I use Hellman's. I don't, I don't, I don't know. I, I think Duke's is like too almost runny to me. Ken and Carla, yes. See, Don knows. Aldi's has great chicken salad. You showed me that, and I still haven't tried that yet. I need to try it. Walmart has one that in a pinch I can eat, but sometimes I run into big chunks of chicken in their chicken salad, and that just puts me off. A lot of people wouldn't do this, but I actually take an old-fashioned meat grinder, the kind that you push the chicken in and grind it. So I grind my chicken. I don't like big hunks of chicken in chicken salad. You don't like Dukes? Won't buy that again. Yeah, see, I don't like Dukes either. Dukes is a real southern mayonnaise. That's all across the South. Dukes. Oh, pineapple. Pineapple and chicken salad sounds very good. I'll have to try that. Like some, do you use tidbits or chunks? Interesting. I could try that. Oh, Shirley on this one, Miracle Whip. Yeah, see? It's just, I don't know. It tastes better in chicken salad. March Madness is going on. I don't want to leave the house. Well, whatever motivated you, I'm glad to see it. Had ketchup. All righty, Ken. That's too many weird ingredients. I don't have a Costco membership, so that's not anything I have to worry about. But I'm sure other people would be glad to know that. Yeah, the ones from Walmart's not bad actually. It's not too bad. Um, and if I had to in a pinch for potato salad, Walmart's Amish deviled egg potato salads not too bad. The whole thing with store-bought potato salad is those potatoes are cooked too long. I don't know if anybody's ever heard me talk about this, but when you fix potato salad, in my opinion, you have to see what Scotty says about this, Don. When you boil your potatoes, you should only cook them until they're just barely fork tender. If you overcook them, you end up with mushy potato salad, and I don't like that. I like my potatoes to still have some form. I like them to be done, but still have form to them. Because if it sits in the refrigerator for 2 or 3 days, it's just really mush, and it's not good. No big chunks in the chicken, yeah, but not on a pizza. Not on a pizza. You can't have pineapple and pizza sauce. That's just no. It makes my saliva glands clench, and I pucker, and I just don't like them together. Did you like all that? About no, yeah. Yeah, I don't like big chunks of chicken. So, I have two little meat grinders now because I bought one for the trailer for when I was moving around and everything that suctions to the countertop, which is nice. And it works pretty good. I bought it mainly to grind bologna to make my ham salad, because that's what I call it, ham salad. Not bologna salad. I grew up calling it ham salad. It's one of those things that parents tell you. So anyway, and I like that on occasion. I haven't had it in probably 2 years or more now. Too much salt, too much swelling in my ankles, but I do like it. So anyway, and so I have that one, and then I have the one from my dad's house that when I sold my house, I brought with me this time. So I have a good meat grinder now. Never had chunks of chicken when I get it from Walmart. Really? I guess I've just been very fortunate. Oh, it's just I don't know. I just don't like it like that. Dawn, you can't give up like that. That's just one time. One failed attempt just means keep on going. Keep on going. You'll get it. You just have to be willing to try it. That's all. Just because it turns out bad one time, you can't just automatically walk into things and do them perfectly. It takes practice on a lot of different things in life. An ingredient freak. I've been reading so much. I'm sure that's true. Not bad at all with potato salad. True. Lou reads all labels. That's a good thing. I use tidbits. I don't like the mayo either. I use salad dressing. Bucky's makes a great chicken salad. Cool. Cool. I haven't been to a Bucky's in a long time. I've not even seen it there. Has anybody else bought chicken salad from Bucky's? What did your mom put in her potato salad? Yes, very good. So you've had it there as well, Melody? Very cool. Tell me to make potato salad. Well, it wasn't perfect. It was amazing for me. Good. I'm glad it turned out good. It's just to, keep doing it over and over. And every time you do it, it's going to get better. I promise. I've learned so much is so awful. I wish I'd known. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of not good stuff out there for you. I think the more that we can get back to locally farm grown, uh like, and getting beef from the store up here where they grow the cattle locally, um sourcing fresh fruit from local farmers, I think is going to be a much better way for us to have good food, um, with less stuff in it. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's hard when you lose, your mom like that, and the recipes go with them a lot of times. Um, Thankfully, I learned a lot of cooking from my mother. Um, and so I have a lot of her recipes up here that I make on my own now, as well as my sisters. So, and I've tried to pass that down to my girls. It's all about meat and vegetables only. Avoid starch. Fats are good, which I've always known, but they expect too much after introducing us to crap. Yes, that's all very true statements. Pulled pork and banana pudding. Banana pudding's delicious. Yes, very true. Okay, you're done. Cabbage rolls. I've never actually eaten cabbage rolls. I've always wanted some, but I've never even been energetic enough to try to make them. So, hey, Summer. We've been talking food. All right. Where was the concert? At school? At at her school or another school? Hey, Summer. I was thinking about you the other day when I saw a snowstorm hit again up near Buffalo. I was like, well, you all probably got snow too at her school. Cool. Hey, Summer. Let's see, what is it? This is Thursday. PJ, come home tomorrow? Cabbage rolls with spicy sausage and rice are good. Interesting. Um, I think the only recipes I've ever seen are with just like hamburger, green pepper, onion, and some rice. Oh, yay. Well, that didn't last long. That's good. Be home tomorrow. He's in Alabama. Roll. Tell him I said hello. Is she really? Hmm. We had corned beef and cabbage on St. Patty's Day, and the next day, and the next day. I had I actually bought corned beef and fixed it about a week before St. Patrick's Day, so I didn't fix it for St. Patrick's Day. But anyway, so oh, and that didn't happen. Oh, that's sad. That's never good when that happens, is it? Um, I think you really have to watch when you buy them what the fat content is in the package because a lot of times you'll end up like that. So I try to pick the leanest one that I can find. And I'm sure that that's probably a lot of it. When you have a lot of fat around it and not so much meat, it just cooks down. Sauteed cabbage and carrots. That sounds wonderful. I've I've never heard of smoking a corned beef. I'm trying to imagine how that smoky flavor with the corned beef flavor, how that tastes. I've never seen anybody smoke a corned beef before. It sounds very interesting. I'd have to try it. First time this happened. Ah, it turned out great. Cool. Yeah. So I didn't go that day to the store with him. It's his fault for the shrinkage. Poor Lou. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's good. That makes more sense to me. You'd almost have to. What kind of smoke? Oak or hickory? So, if you take a corned beef and you, um, what'd you say that he soaked it overnight. So, wouldn't that be the same as buying like a beef brisket? Use a Traeger blend of pellets. You have a shield, not a wrench. You have a shield? You have a wrench on here. I don't know about a shield. 8 hours at 225. Huh. YouTube thing. Maybe it's I don't know why it would be a shield. I see a wrench for you, Daryl. Yeah, I do too. Shows a shield on my phone, but a wrench on the TV. Interesting. I have no idea. You see shields? Shields. Do you guys have Android phones? Because I'm clearly seeing wrenches. Maybe. What aren't you using a mobile device, Don? Because I see a wrench for you, a wrench for Daryl. Yeah, a wrench for Kevin. Wrench, wrench, wrench. Your iPhone. iPhone. That's weird. Wrench on TV. Okay. So I'm on my iMac Pro and I see wrenches. I'm using a wrench on iPad. Shields for Android also. I don't know. You have to ask YouTube. I had nothing to do with that. I don't know what the significance is, but it's interesting anyway. So who knows? All right, it's almost dark. It's 7:53. Still a little bit. Well, it's very pink. High pink clouds up there. Pretty sky. But I'm just grateful that it's light later in the day now. What's that? Crack the screen, Carla. Go back to Kevin. Is he a wrench or a shield? That's funny. Oh, that's a good laugh, Daryl. Let's spell check is best. Spell check doesn't know anything. Spell check has lost its mind. Oh, well, wait a minute. That might be autocorrect. I hate that guy. That autocorrect guy. Yeah, he could get lost. Not a difference in mobile devices, but perhaps a difference between mobile and desktop. Who knows? We're analyzing this far too much, guys. Shields on Cindy's phone. Okay, somebody Google what's the significance of a shield on YouTube. Yes, him, that guy. Yes, exactly. That autocorrect guy. Somebody needs to take him out and hang him. That's what I do, analyze. Yeah. My daughter texting me. My daughter's done very well after her surgery. I won't go into specifics about that, but she had a pretty extensive surgery a couple of weeks back, and she's doing really great, healing very nicely. I'm very proud of her. Dawn, when is the next trip? It's in May when Dawn and Kevin wanted to come to Oregon. That's going on a cruise, right? Going on a cruise. I'm going to Jacksonville in May for my grandson's graduation. April. Oh, your dad's 90th birthday. How nice. Where does he live at, Don? Yes, I am Starlink. You're Starlink, aren't you? What are they testing for? Not everyone sees it. Tri Cities, Washington. So hopefully not too terribly far away. Seems to be working good for your streaming tonight. Well, I mean, here in this park, there's like no trees. I have a virtual 360 clear sky. So yeah, it works really great here. And even we had a really bad storm a couple of days ago. Not one time did it go out. Not one little bit of buffering. It was incredible. Only cool people can see it. Okay, I guess I'm just not cool. What can I say? That's pretty insane. Oh, look at this little thing. Show comments. Comments take the stage. Live comments from viewers will appear on the screen during your live stream. Keep the conversation going. Okay. All right. So we've got that going now. Well, I do that anyway. Oh, there they are. Do you guys see them? There they are. You can see them. High five, Daryl. Really? It does. It truly does happen a lot. They can't tell the difference between a wrench and a shield. I think I'm going to turn that off. That's just kind of gets in the way because I always show them anyway. Now I have to shut off comments on my TV. I shut them off. Either way, tell the difference between a wrench and a shield. I'm really happy with your Starlink. Me too. What's Kim doing? How come Kim's not on here too? I guess I should have thought about that earlier. Shields more power and wrenches less. or shields for longevity, maybe? They'll get all this right someday. I doubt that. Because as soon as they do, they'll change it. So it'll never stay right long if they do get it. So anyway. Okay. It's 8 o'clock. Time for me to go eat something. Watch the newest episode of Survivor 50 and get ready for bed. They say it's no different. So then why change it? All right, Daryl, make sure and tell Kim hello. Good night. I'll see y'all next week, hopefully. We'll see. What's next week? 19. No. I'm going to be out of town next week. Whoops. Sorry. Where did I go? I'm going to be out of town next week. So no live next Thursday. Everybody got that? No live next Thursday. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Her phone is out of ink. Oh, out of ink? Huh. Yes, Ken, they are. They finished them up today. I was afraid they weren't going to. Let's see if you can see. Ta-da! I took a picture. I was gonna put them up on here and I forgot. Sorry, bud. But they did. I'll show you this picture too. So they did. You know the footprints you saw. They came and they put more gravel, and then they tamped it down and smoothed everything out before they laid the pavers. So they did a very nice job. I was supervising from the window just to make sure they did it right. So yeah, looks really good. You'll be very pleased. So, okay, guys. Love y'all. And I'll talk to you in 2 weeks. Okay? Till next time. Goodbye.